So what were your tactics and strategies to blow up that YouTube channel? Because I think realistically today, there's so many people that want to have a following, that want to grow their YouTube, their Instagram, whatever it might be.
Well, first of all, the first thing I want to make very clear to people is I want people to ask themselves, why do you want this? Because being well known for the sake of being well known is legitimately the stupidest fucking thing anyone could ever do. Because when you're well known, there's expectations of you. Mm-hmm. When you're well known, if you're well known enough, you're going to need security. And that's not because you as a person are at risk, but it's just certain things. Like, listen, most people are lovely, but there's certain places, there's two places I will not take photos. You could stop me while I'm running. I'll take a photo. If I'm at dinner with my mom, I'm the most like, I will stop. I will go out of my way. The two places, don't come to my house, and at a place of prayer. Those are the two fucking places I just want to be normal.
Has it happened?
What, house?
Yeah. Go on, Axe.
Axe, well,
tell some stories, Axe.
5 times a day? But people,
wait, this is in Dubai.
Yeah, no, but people are dumb. Like, people, and I've had crazy stuff. I've had people swim over to try to get to my house. Bro, I've had, you name it, I've had it. And bro, that's in Dubai. You can't believe the shit that happens in London, Cape Town, other places. It gets crazy, bro. And
who are these fanboys that want to meet you?
And these are just, yeah, they're fans. Mm. And the other thing that people don't understand about fame is you could have a superstar athlete, but the thing is, you could be like, oh, this is some famous football player. Like, I'm friends with quite a few famous football players, and people know who they are, but not as many people will go out of their way to go take a photo with them or be like, yo, like, you changed my life, or yo, you did something for my life. Mm-hmm. Whereas, for example, if you have a football player or you've got a musical artist and they have the same amount of following, I would say the musical artist will have 10 times more effective fame, because you have people who are like, you helped me through something in my life. Mm. And that's actually a very beautiful thing. I think it's what you're known for is very important. And the fact that people know me for, I watched you go from 15 years old broke and just trying to like start a business to where you are in your position now. And like, I can see the full thing. You've helped me so much. That's a beautiful thing. But also,
yeah, you no doubt you've inspired millions of people.
And that said, I really don't take that lightly. And that's why I don't give a shit what I am doing. I could be anywhere, anytime. And even Axe, like, even my security team tells me all the time, like, you do realize you don't need to do this, right? Like, you can say I'm having a shit day. For me, I think if someone's giving you their time and their attention, like, I just think that's preposterous and ridiculous. Oh, you're just having a shit day. For me personally. Mm. But
don't you think if you came off social media, you have a duty to these people who look up to you and want that inspiration and guidance?
I think yes and no. I also think you get to a certain place where you've helped people as much as you can. And this is also my biggest issue. I think I was telling you this. A lot of people meet me, like, or people who actually know me and actually know my businesses and what I operate. They're like, wow, I didn't realize you're actually a really fucking good businessman. Like, you're razor sharp. Mm-hmm. And I can't show that on social media, because the thing is, the things that I deal with these days in my day-to-day life these days, at my family office, managing different corporate structures, managing different investments, meeting with the founders and CEOs of companies I've invested in, managing my own internal team, doing all, like, stuff that is just very outside of, like, I can't take that and help my audience. Mm-hmm. Like, this is also why there's a lot of, I was telling you, I was so used to being honest when I was broke. And I was so used to being honest. Like, I was honest when I was broke. I was honest when I was making 95 pounds a week. I was honest when I had my first 10K month. I was honest when I made my first million. I was also honest in times when, there was times in my business where my business in one weekend, when my business decreased, we lost 40% of our revenue. And I was honest about that then. I made videos about that then. I even have, it's funny enough, it was actually in this building. This must have been like 2.5 years ago when I was in Dubai. I had a video, uploaded my $7 million crypto portfolio. And then, I joked in it, oh, you never know. It could go down, next week it could be 15, or next week it could be 3. And here I was making a video 2 weeks later. It's my updated 3.5 million crypto portfolio. So I've just always been so honest through this journey that the issue is now I can't really be honest about, you get to this weird place where you can't even be honest about how well you're doing. Or you can't even be honest of like how sharp you are as a business person, as an operator, because it just doesn't help my audience.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. If I stepped away from social media, I'd be doing a disservice to my audience. But at a certain point, like how much can you help your audience when you're just in a different stage of life? And this is something that I battle with at times, because I'm still here making content for people who are starting out, because I, as you said, I do feel a sense of responsibility. But at a certain point, do you go,
maybe the type of the content would change over time?
Yeah, it could change, but once again, it would be so not applicable. And I guess I'm also one of those people that I really do, when I go off social media, I won't, like, it won't be like a, oh, goodbye guy. I will just go. And
I'm quitting YouTube.
Yeah. I'm not one of the, like, when I say I'm going to do something, you won't see me come back 6 months later.
Yeah.
That will be it. It will be done. And I think there is something quite like,
that'd be cool if you took a couple of years off and you came back and then you were just this
very
different person.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. You know, there's all stuff I toy with.
Look,